evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to London, England. We're at the Royal London Theatre for tonight's main event. 12 rounds of light heavyweight action. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Opening stanza of this 12-round fight. Targeting that jab with the right hand behind it. The Natural's pre-fight talk included a lot of discussion about the need to utilize the jab. Why so?
Well, first of all, he's a good fundamental fighter, and he's not a real physical fighter. So he understands where he has to be good. He knows he doesn't have, great physical skills where he could just knock a house over. He knows he has to be good in this area, using that lead hand, the jab.
Jab right hand. Teddy, what do you look for early on when you're analyzing a fight of two power punchers facing off against each other that gives you a clue as to which way this is going?
Who's doing the little things a little bit better? Who's using the jabs? Who's controlling range? Hey, who's thinking better?
He snaps a jab. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Two snapping jabs by Johnson. Prince's right hand scores well that time. Good biting, snapping shot by Reynolds.
Come on, get focused.
Two good jabs by Johnson. Comes right back at him with a left hand. And that's the end of round one. Prince's ability to get to his opponent worked out well there. He damaged him in that round.
Hit the body.
Here we go. Round two is underway. A well-placed overhand right. If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Prince. Good right hand.
Backside, move your head.
Little head hunting with the left. Good flush shot by Prince. Prince is impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. Halfway through this round. Sets up that right hand with the jab.
Keep working the jab. Good.
Johnson's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. The Natural's right hand scores well. Oh, that uppercut got him badly. The Natural's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Stunned, but all of a sudden now, surviving. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Headshot lands, was a hook. And that's the end of round 2. Reynolds' approach here is to score from the outside at long range, Teddy, and he's been headhunting and cashing in.
Well, he sees that his opponent is coming in the same way all the time, so he's picking him up, hot-shotting him a little bit before he gets close.
Solid left hand to the head. And a sharp hook by Johnson. Tried the hook, didn't get it. Nice work to the midsection with the left. Good flush shot upstairs. What impact from that uppercut by Prince. Goes up top with a right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Sharp and accurate 1-2 by Reynolds. Reynolds' right hand working well that time. He scored well.
Beat him to the punch.
Scores up top with a left. Lands a big hook.
Come on, kid, focus.
He just missed that shot up top. What a nice combo by Prince.
Come on, cover up.
And that's the end of round 3.
Throw more punches to the body.
Reynolds is pitching a shutout right now on Teddy's scorecard. First 3 rounds all going on his side of the ledger.
Watch the hook.
To the head he goes with a left hand. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch.
Nice, nice.
Prince is showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Reynolds is putting together punch stats tonight that fall right in line with what his strategy is. Outside fighter, throwing lots of jabs, landing lots of jabs.
Well, what it is the jab is the table setter. And the jab tonight has set up the table where he's been able to eat whenever he's wanted.
Focus.
.90 seconds to go in round number 4. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Heading into this fight, we talked about what each man can do offensively. What each man wants to do is have varied punches throughout.
Exactly, and what he doesn't want to do. He doesn't want to be predictable.
That is a sharp uppercut by Prince. Right back to the work up top. Here's a moment here as you see the step back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counter-punching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind, make a miss, make him pay.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by the natural.
Guard your head.
Johnson stunned by that shot. Teddy, he's stunned right there. Now he's clinching right here.
And that's the only way he's getting through this round. He needs to stay there and hold on for dear life.
And oh, what a good, strong uppercut by the natural. And he just holds on there.
He's tired. He's tired.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Reynolds is showing us a great display of one of the best elements of defense, Teddy, and that is your ability to make your man miss by moving your head.
And now what his opponent has to do is he has to understand, hopefully he's been taught this, that yeah, the head moves, but the body doesn't. The body is stationary right in front of you. Right now his opponent should not be going to that head. He should be going downstairs.
Jump on him in this round, all right? Keep on him. Don't give him a chance.
Johnson's recuperative powers are proving to be very strong right here. This is the start to the round he wanted to have, coming off a round where he was clearly damaged. Reynolds is able to land a good, solid left hand. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Prince. The Naturals banged around by a big uppercut.
Keep working the body.
A well-placed left hand up top. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6.
Nice work.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. The Natural's doing exactly what he told us he would do. Now, he was stunned earlier in this fight, but he's sticking to that game plan.
You know, I like that. You know, I want to see how a guy behaves under pressure. He hasn't panicked, you know. He still believes in his identity, believes in his talents, his abilities, and he's going to stay that way unless the guy convinces him later on.
That's a well-scored left hand by Reynolds. Prince is putting a smile on his corner man's face right there and frustrating his opponent with that jab. Last 10 seconds. That's a solid right hand by Reynolds. And round 6 comes to an end.
Keep it up.
Johnson's corner has quite a task in front of them now. Their fighter's eye swollen shut.
Right now, you have to come up with some strategy. Maybe he turns his stance around, where he leads now with the good eye. You know, right now the good eye is back a little bit where he can't pick up things. Maybe now he needs to change his position in the ring where at least his good eye is in front.
Very nice work with the double jab up top. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by the Natural. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Double jab by Reynolds. Nice block by Johnson.
That's what I want to see.
Oh, and he's got something for him. And Johnson's in a bad place right now. He was tagged. The Naturals being damaged right now. Punch after punch is coming in. Where there's a spot that his opponent doesn't want to be in. You see him backing him up against the ropes. How about that left hand? Well, his opponent got away from that uppercut. Good right hand by Johnson. Took a shot, now he gives a left. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Prince.
Keep that head moving.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
Don't let him breathe. He's hurt. Get him this round.
There you go.
Okay. Now keep boxing. You're doing great. You're making it hard for him to hit you.
Let's take a look at Teddy's scorecard as we begin round number 8. Prince is in complete control on Teddy's scorecard, and he's done a lot of damage to his opponent's face.
Yeah, sometimes you can hit a guy with a sledgehammer, baseball bat, and they're not going to swell up. I mean, it's the facial structure, the bone structure. You know, some guys swell, some don't. This guy swells.
Come on, kid, focus.
Johnson's jacked up by an uppercut. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Johnson's showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, Joe, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself, so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming back right away.
The halfway point of round number 8. There he is zoning in, the old 1-2. He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut.
Got him.
Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? Reynolds is showing that walking stick right now, utilizing the jab. Now there's the jab. Good double jab by Reynolds. A battering shot by the Natural.
You're okay.
And there's a clinch after clearly being damaged.
And a clinch that he needed very badly.
Not able to land the headshot. And the round comes to an end. What started as mild swelling has now turned into this. The Natural's eye is closed. He's a one-eyed fighter right now.
And that's the fault of his corner. They needed to get that end swell, that cold piece of metal on that eye a couple rounds ago. They did not. And now, as you said, they have a Cyclops, a one-eyed fighter.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. A little head hunting with the right. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. The Natural's swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Prince is able to land a nice, clean left hand. Good work defensively by Prince. Plus, he landed that counterpunch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Halfway through the 9th round. Not able to land the uppercut.
Keep working the jab.
Protecting his head well with his guard. A very crisp combination by Prince. Reynolds is doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together. This is what you're supposed to look like as an offensive fighter.
Yes, it is, especially when you have a guy in front of you putting the earmuffs on. You know, you cover up the way that his opponent is. You're supposed to put them together. One or two are going to be blocked. But when you put them together like that, they're going to get through.
He's getting him into position there. You can see him backing him up against the ropes. The Natural's tagged by a hook. Scored well up top.
Stay away from the inside.
Reynolds has always been thought of as a very well-rounded fighter. Tonight we are seeing one specific part of his game that's dominating, and that is precise, accurate, clean, and effective punching.
Yeah, and I would argue that you've seen in another part, you've seen his intellect, you've seen how smart he is, because everything is designed to land. He's placing shots beautifully.
Nice work, the left hand to the head.
Double up your punches.
Nice strike after catching one by the Natural. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Reynolds is doing well here with that two-punch combination. Prince's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. A stinging uppercut by the Natural.
Defense, more defense.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Halfway through round 10. Nice work blocking that, and then an uppercut of his own.
Double up your jab.
Reynolds is scoring with that right hand. Prince is very much being tested here, even though he's likely up on the scorecards. He's getting a real test here.
Yeah, Joe, a test that will serve him in the future. If he goes on to win this fight, which I think he will, he's going to take what he learned here today, what he gained here today, and it's going to serve him as he moves forward in his career.
Nice solid left hand scored by Prince. Good flush 1-2 jab and a straight hand by Reynolds.
Move. You got this. You got this one.
And that does it for this round.
You're fighting on the inside with this guy. I want you to use the ring and...
Reynolds is in great shape here. Championship rounds have begun. Teddy's got a commanding lead on your scorecard. I mean, what's the worst case scenario here? He gets clipped? What else is there?
Yeah, well, that's what he's got to be careful. He's got to be alert now, and he can blow it. The other guy really can't win it. He can give it away right now. And that's what he's got to make sure does not happen.
Crashes home with a hook. Good-looking right hand after he got hit. Prince is proving to be elusive. Landing two jabs by Reynolds. Reynolds is getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand.
Stay on the outside. Keep doing what you're doing.
Good defensive skill with the blocks by Johnson. A solid, true uppercut by Prince. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Good uppercut by Prince. Very accurate two-punch combo by Prince.
You're doing great.
Up top with the right hand. wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. But he came back with a... And we come to the end of the round. In between rounds here, Johnson's eye is completely swollen shut. What would you be telling him?
Well, this is going to sound a little tiny harsh, but guess what? This is a tough business. I tell him, you have two eyes, right? Choose the good one.
Prince is left now getting into the mix. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Missed the target with that hook. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. A destructive right hand by the natural. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. He goes down for the first time. Johnson's still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is, you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Prince. Reynolds is just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. You know, sometimes a fight takes on a life of its own. This fight has grown into something bigger than both men. They both have risen each other up.
Yes, that's a good point. They've made each other better. They've forced each other to become something that when they got to the arena tonight, they were not sure they could be that.
That is a huge headshot after blocking his opponent. Little double jab to the head. Oh, and there you go. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now. Who would have ever thought it with two guys like this, brawlers, punchers, that they would go to a decision? Reynolds' work tonight was well rewarded. A unanimous decision win. Teddy, you saw it all along.
It was easy, and he saw it all along. That's the thing. He saw the punches coming all night long. He was